Topics we'll cover today. What is AWS IAM? Key concepts of IAM. Why is IAM important? How IAM works. Example scenario, groups and roles, visualizing, benefits of IAM, and the summary. What is AWS IAM? AWS IAM is a service that helps you securely control access to AWS resources. It allows you to manage who can do what on your AWS infrastructure. Key concepts of IAM. 1. Users. Individual accounts for people or applications that need access to AWS resources. 2. Groups. Collections of users with common permissions. 3. Roles. Similar to users but intended for applications or services to perform actions. 4. Policies. Documents that define permissions, stating what actions are allowed or denied. Why is IAM important? 1. Security. Ensures only authorized users and services can access your resources. 2. Control. Allows you to specify granular permissions, so users only have access to what they need. 3. Auditing. Tracks who did what, helping in monitoring and compliance. How IAM works. 1. Creating users. You create user accounts for each person or application needing access. 2. Defining permissions. You attach policies to users, groups, or roles to define their permissions. 3. Using roles. Applications and services assume roles to get temporary access to resources. Example scenario. Imagine you have a team working on an AWS project. 1. Alice, developer, needs access to EC2 instances. 2. Bob, database admin, needs access to RDS databases. 3. Charlie, manager, needs read-only access to billing information. You would 1. Create users, Alice, Bob, and Charlie. 2. Create policies. Define permissions for EC2, RDS, and billing. 3. Attach policies. Assign appropriate policies to each user. Groups and roles. Groups. If you have multiple developers, you can create a developers group with EC2 permissions and add Alice and others to this group. Roles. If an application needs to access an S3 bucket, you create a role with S3 access permissions and let the application assume this role. Visualizing. Think of IAM as a security guard for a high-tech office. Users. Employees with individual ID cards. Groups. Departments like engineering, HR, each with specific access. Roles. Temporary passes for contractors or applications who need limited access. Policies. Rules the security guard follows, like, engineers can access the server room. Benefits of IAM. 1. Granular control. Precisely manage who can access what. 2. Scalability. Easily manage permissions for growing teams. 3. Security best practices. Implement least privilege, ensuring users only have the access they need. Summary. AWS IAM helps you securely manage access to your AWS resources by creating users, groups, and roles, and assigning them policies to control permissions.